Stacy the Blackfeather Intuitive, and welcome to Divinely Decked Tarot and Oracle Reviews done Stacy style. And OMG, I have had the most incredible day. I did a bunch of recording for my day drinking and tarot and had a lot of miracles and surprises, and it was just a delightful day. And I was coming home to say, okay, I've got to get a little bit of work done and I'm just going to wrap things up. And I opened my mailbox and discovered that a Kickstarter campaign deck that I supported has arrived quite early in my mailbox. And so here I am, and I cannot wait to do this unboxing and full review for you of the She's Wilderness Tarot. And for those of you who love a really good divine feminine deck, this is definitely the review for you. So let's get to it and see what's going on. So I did open the box, but I haven't opened any of the goodies in the box. So they sent me some kind of cat magnet or a cat emblem of sorts, a coin. I'm not really into these kinds of things. I know there are a lot of people who collect this kind of stuff. I could take it or leave it, but it came in the package. I believe I did an early bird special here. And I got some fun stickers that I'll probably use for my journaling. Love this bag. It's a nice velvet or velour type bag, so I'm definitely going to be making use of that. And the package that I got came with, it was like a deluxe package. So it came with the deck itself, and then there was a travel deck that it also came with, the mini deck, which I believe all of these images are the same. They're just a little smaller, but we'll see. And then it came with this like extra mini deck. I have no idea what I would use this for, but again, it came with the package. So I thought, why the hell not? Let's explore, let's expand, let's have some fun. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the camera here to make sure that we've got the best angle. So let's open it up and see what we got going on here. So first of all, it says X-Cat. So I believe that is the author, the creators of the deck. And I'm going to just gently open this up. And this is the official deck. This is the, the main deck. And let's check it out. And of course, they have me at purple because I love the purple. It looks like it's a magnetic box, which definitely makes me happy. I love that kind of a box just because it's nice and solid. She's Wilderness Tarot. Wow. Really, really well done. Here's the back of the box. Yes, designed by X-Cat. Distributed by Vermilion Collection. In the USA. All rights reserved. So it doesn't indicate where it's been printed. And let's just check this out. Okay, so it's got a beautiful image on the inside of the deck. I wonder if this is, it could be the wheel, it could be the world, it could also be death. It makes me think of the, oh my God, why is my brain fried? The deck that everybody talks about, where the death card is the portal on the inside. Oh my God, I've done so many deck reviews of it. Honestly, I have been recording sessions for my day drinking and tarot. And while I am sober, I have had quite a bit of wine today. I started at 10, it's now 4 o'clock, and I've had, 2.5 glasses of wine. So that could be a little bit of the brain fog that I'm experiencing right now. And when that deck name hits me, you're going to be like, duh, of course. Like, that's what it is. I love that it comes in a band, keeps the card safe. She's Wilderness Tarot. The guidebook is small, so I see that it's in Chinese first, and then we have the English translation. The depictions or the descriptions are very short, so short, sweet, and to the point. Nothing really out of the ordinary. Black and white. So likely not a book that I'm really going to make use of, just simply because I understand the system of tarot, the Rider-Waite-Smith system. I'm loving the colors in this deck right off the hop. That's kind of exciting. Just going to shine a little more light. Shed a little light on the subject. Loving the teal green. Loving the purple. We've got these beautiful hands. It's a thinner cardstock style, but it feels like it's kind of plasticky. So I think that's where that flexibility comes from. It is reversible. We do have some shiny gold on there. So a little bit of the filigree, a little bejewel bedazzle, and I always love that. All right, let's try flipping it over to see if we start with the Fool card. Oh, it's also gilded. Check that out. Beautiful green gilding. Love that. All right, so let's check this out. We're going to start with the Fool. Loving this. So we have the beautiful pinks, the oranges, the yellows, kind of a goldy energy. Interesting that there is a snake in the grass with this Fool card. Wasn't anticipating that. She's barefoot. She's got a little purse, a little satchel next to her. She's holding butterflies. So there's no dog in the picture. Maybe the snake is her companion, the healer. Maybe the butterflies are her companion. She's definitely on a journey, but she's walking. She's not on the precipice. She's already chosen the path. She's already chosen the journey. That's kind of interesting. The Magician. Look at her. So very much that, I want to say that Kuan Yin energy where you have a lot of the arms, a lot of the hands. Okay, I'm going to have to move this because it's messing with the reflections. I love that it's on a black background. We have that black border. The border feels like it's a part of the design. Here we go. We have pentacles. We've got the cups. We've got the wands are the candlesticks. We've got the water. What are we missing here? Feathers. We've got the feathers. So there's all of the elements here. The sword and the wand are up top here. And it almost gives like an element of victory to this. She's meditating and she's got the moon on her head. So feels like she's connecting to the high priestess energy, which I think is really interesting because I feel like the magician and the high priestess are counterparts. In a lot of, not in every card deck, but definitely I feel this card deck as well. So we've got the moon, beautiful purple in the background. This is an interesting depiction because the high priestess is dancing. She's dancing. She's dancing in a circle. She's created a circle for herself. She's dancing in that circle. It almost looks a little like she's belly dancing. She's got the attire of a belly dancer. The mask that she's wearing is covering her eyes, so she doesn't see where she's going. She's using her third eye. And we have these two big candlestick, like huge candlesticks, almost candelabras, with the flames, one on either side, that represents the pillars. That's really cool. There's no scroll, Torah, but I feel like the scroll is written on the floor where she's standing. So I like that depiction. Here we have the Empress card. And the Empress card is this, of course, it's being depicted by the green energy. I don't know why these are so reflective. They feel like they're a matte finish, so I'm not quite sure why they're being so reflective. Maybe it's that plastic, the plastic card type cardstock. But here she's definitely represented with green, so growth and abundance. She is the tree herself. The roots of the tree are coming out of her root chakra. The crown chakra is growing the branches. Her hands are up. There's a flower of life symbol behind her. Very, very cool. Here we have the Emperor. Oh, I love her. So she's very nonchalant. She's very confident in what she brings to the table. She's dressed very elegantly. I love that she has these two kitty cats that are supporting her way, that are standing beside her. And she's looking off to the side. You know, she's got her scepter. She's observing. She looks a little bored, which is kind of interesting. That would make for a very interesting reading in pulling that card. Here's the Hierophant. And I love this Hierophant. Again, no eyes. So she's also being encouraged to tap into her divine energy, her intuition. She has two younger individuals. Excuse me. Um, excuse me. She has two younger individuals, pupils, students. They both have their hands together, almost like they're praying, but I almost feel like rather than praying, they're saying, please, please give us the answer. Please, please tell us how to do this. It doesn't feel like they're praying as much as it feels like they're begging. Kind of like, please give us the answer. Show us the way. The Lover's card. Oh, this is gorgeous. Loving this. The two heroines in here, I feel there's just such a deep connection. There's such a tenderness here. And of course, we have the Cupid energy that's just waiting to shoot that arrow in the butt, right? Get that right in there, or in the kisser, depending on how you want to look at it. Here we have the Chariot, loving the Chariot, and we have two unicorns, a black unicorn and a white unicorn. Very much that chariot fire, that chariot energy. We have the moon and the phases of the moon depicted on the front of the chariot. That's not something that we normally see. So I kind of like that. Here we have the Strength card. And oh, I love that her familial is a dragon, a beautiful green dragon. So far, I'm really pleased with this imagery. When I saw it on Kickstarter, I wasn't totally sure. I mean, it had, it had sold out or had, reached its goal pretty early on in the campaign. So I knew that, a lot of people were enjoying the imagery. I don't make my choices based on that. I make it based on, does the imagery speak to me? And I wasn't 100% sure, but I thought, okay, I'll give it a shot. If nothing else, it'll be a good card deck for my collection. But I'm very pleased. Here we have the Hermit. This is interesting. There's a party. There's fireworks. It looks like they're on a beach. There's activity going on. And this woman is choosing to ascend. She's choosing to walk up the spiral staircase to learn more. She's choosing to hermit away from the activity, the noise, the people, in order to be able to go into herself. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so it is the wheel that we saw, and Light Seers. That's what the deck was that I was trying to come up with. The Light Seers Tarot. The Death card has the Grim Reaper, sort of showing up in the cape, but you don't see the face. You see the, what's to come. You see the bright sunny day, the portal. This is what this feels like as well. Wheel of Fortune has no face, but it does have, stars in this case. It has potential. It has vision for where you're going. So I really, really like that. Justice. Beautiful. So this is interesting. She's crossing her arms. It's almost like she's trying to protect her midriff, like protecting the heart, protecting the soul area, in order to be able to right justice or to meet justice where justice needs to be met. That's really interesting. I've never seen it depicted that way. It's almost like protection. The Hanged Man or the Hanged One. Oh, gorgeous. So there are all of these beautiful butterflies as part of the flower, the vine, that is wrapping its way around her in support. I love that she is she's upside down, but she's attaching her vision. She's attaching her star to the sky. She's adding it to the Milky Way or the nebula. Wow. So it's like I often say with the Hanged Man, it's an opportunity for you to take some time to do some things that you've been putting off for a long time. Because the bottom line is, whatever it is that you're, like the goal that you're trying to reach, you're in pause mode. There's nothing you can do. You can bang your head against the wall to try and make it happen sooner, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen sooner. So take advantage of the opportunity to expand your vision, to think of new visions, to catch up on your reading, to reach out to friends that you haven't been able to, make time for. And I love that. It's about the vision. She's taking the time to plant the vision. The Death card. Here we have the Grim Reaper, Death. We do not see the face. They're in a graveyard next to an older, I want to say more, an old-fashioned, more of an ancient style kind of gravestone here. Clearly, it's a bigger gravestone because Grim Reaper is able to sit on it. And I feel like they're just kind of taking stock. They're recovering. They're acknowledging the, I kind of feel like sometimes Death does feel bad about the fact that when they take something from us, or when Death removes something from us, even though it brings something good, they don't want to necessarily be, seen or thought of as bad or evil or causing the pain, right? So I feel that there's some reflection there. Temperance, loving this coming out of the shell, the pearl coming out of the shell. And that's exactly what Temperance is after Death. You've gone through some grit, and out comes the opportunity of a pearl, something really beautiful. The Devil, this is kind of interesting. So we see two demons that are not chained, that are doing the devil's bidding. And there's only one person here who is chained. They definitely look like they are chained, though, so it would not be necessarily super easy to get out of. But I will say to you, it feels like one of those like slip knots, where if they chose to loosen it at the neck, they could loosen it enough to get out of the chain. So there is still that energy of self-entrapment, keeping yourself like a sabotaging kind of thing. Here we have the Tower card. And instead of two figures falling out of the tower, we have one. It's clearly a storm. It is definitely not a bright, sunshiny day. It's at night. This was unexpected. And this person is now falling out of the tower. And I feel here it's like being knocked off your high horse. An opportunity to be humbled is kind of the energy I get with this one. Here we have the beautiful Star card. The star is the vision, the visionary, healing. I love that she's sitting in the moon and playing her harp. So she's involving that divine feminine. She's involving the water. The moon affects the tides and the water. She's playing to the mystery. She's not fearful by any stretch, and there are lotuses all around her. So she's accepting the process. She's really having a good time with that. Here we have the Moon card. Beautiful. So she has horns. She's like a devil coming out of the depths that she has been working out of and working through. And now she's starting to come into the moonlight, not the sunlight, but the moonlight. And I feel like that's an acknowledgement of not everything is as it seems. Let her come out of the water and share what it is that she has learned in the process. Here we have the Sun card. I love that she's getting ready to kiss the sun. It's really embracing and accepting the light of truth. And her companion is a deer, a stag. So I want to say there's some gentleness being delivered with this truth. The Judgment card. So we can see that everybody is choosing to help bring her to life. She's answering the call. They've answered the call. They've come to life, and now they're assisting her to come to life. She's got all of these vines around her, but you can see that she's starting to wake up. She's starting to move around in order to be able to loosen herself from the binding of her previous life or her previous version of herself. Here we have the beautiful World card. Oh, interesting. She looks pregnant. I don't know if she technically is pregnant or if she's holding something in her arms, but I'm going to say she feels pregnant. So, the world is conclusions, a sum total, like summation of what you've been working hard to achieve and to grow to. There's a strong energy of completion here. So it's interesting that I'm getting this pregnancy vibe, because you don't often think of the world with pregnancy. But I suppose when there is an ending, you're getting ready for a new beginning. But I want to say you're not quite at that gestation period yet. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know if they meant to do that or if maybe she's just holding a, because it's not a coin. We have all the 4 elements here. Maybe she's just holding something in her hand and I'm just not picking up on it. Wilderness. Oh, very cool. So we have an extra card. The card is the wilderness card. I love that there's a phoenix in the circle on the drum. She's playing the drums. This gives me kind of a Knight of Wands energy, actually, just with her. You know, she's so free and she's having fun and she's dancing and there's precision to what she's doing. That's very cool. Oh, here we have another sun card. Very cool. I like this. So instead of one person and their familial, we have 2 women dancing in the sun, and we have the beautiful butterflies signaling the transformation. Okay, here we have another star card, and this star card is a mermaid. I think I prefer the other star card. Let's see if we can do a comparison here. Yeah, let's take a look. So here are the 2 star cards. I definitely like this one. That's going to be my jam. This one's pretty, nothing wrong with it, but this one is my jam, 150%. Let's take a look at the sun cards. Ooh, I like them both, and that's interesting because I have a love-hate relationship with the sun cards, so I would be happy with either of them. I kind of like the idea of, these 2 people dancing, the movement that comes from that, the reflection, symbolizing the journey that they've both kind of maybe taken together, or one is supporting the other in their journey. I don't know. I don't know which one I like better, but I definitely love that they've given us that choice. That's really cool. Ace of Swords, very beautiful. 2 of Swords. This is interesting. So she's crying. I feel like she's resisting the intuition, or what she's seeing, what she's scrying or witnessing is painful for her. I always like to say this is the shit sandwich card. You know, it's you have to make a choice between shit sandwich A and shit sandwich B. Neither is ideal, but in order to move forward, you got to make a choice. And so I definitely feel this depiction really highlights that. Here's the 3 of Swords. Yeah, wearing her heart outside of her body. Her heart is broken. What she gave of her heart. 4 of Swords. Oh, this is nice. She's definitely very relaxed. I like that there is a kind of a stag again being reflected, even though it's a dead one. I don't like that, but it's being reflected. So she's being protected. 5 of Swords, that conflict. Was it worth it, girl? Was it worth it to say all those things, to do the things that you needed to do to get all those swords? Because now, what have you lost? What have you lost out on? 6 of Swords, support and grace. Moving on to calmer shores, a beautiful depiction. 7 of Swords. She's running. She's running fast. She's like, I gotta move quick because someone is about to come out of that tent and catch me. 8 of Swords. Oh, I like this, where she's seeing what she's doing to herself, or she's seeing what could be. I feel like this 8 of Swords is giving her the option before she goes into that self-entrapment space. It's giving her the option to say, do I really need to do that? That's kind of interesting. 9 of Swords. Yeah, I like that they're showing like it's the same imagery, like it's the same bedroom. You can tell it's the same bedroom just from a different angle, but also depicting that same energy. I like that. I like the color scheme in this. 10 of Swords. I love that she has been impaled on crystals, which says to me that the rebirth is inevitable. The rebirth is inherent in this. It's the death of the body or the death of the version. of you, and something is the crystals are going to spark forth new life. King of Swords. She's cool. Queen of Swords. She's either sheathing or unsheathing, depending on how you want to look at it. I love her clothes. Knight of Swords. I love her clothes too. Very Grecian or Roman. Page of Swords. She's so cute. But she's serious, man. Her face, she is serious. It's like there's no joke. There's no humor there. Ace of Wands. It's interesting that there are two hands and two wands being shown here, like two torches being shown with the wand. That's kind of an interesting depiction. I feel a little balance going on there, even alongside the inspired action. Two of Wands. She's choosing the destiny. She's thinking about it. She's taking her time. I like that. Being discerning. Three of Wands. Oh, she's outside, but it's at night. She's looking out at night. She's giving some thought. She's seeing it from all perspectives, all sides. Four of Wands. Yes, celebration. I love that she's kind of like playing the tambourine, cheering the other person on. Five of Wands. Oh, interesting. They're all, so we're not seeing people, we're just seeing their hands. And they all have a wand in their hand that is formulating the pentacle. So they're working together. I don't feel strife in this. This definitely feels more like a training, like they're training. Everyone's learning to work together. Six of Wands. Oh, she looks so fun. I love the kind of the flaps. I think that's great. Seven of Wands. Definitely in motion. Eight of Wands. Ooh, I like this. She's got some birds in here helping her out. So often that Eight of Wands is just those silly wands, and it doesn't really give you much else. Nine of Wands. Aw, she's cradling herself. She's injured. She's having to nurse her wounds. This makes me sad. She feels very alone, very isolated, that fetal position, needing healing. 10 of Wands. Ooh, yeah, burdens. Trying to hold up the whole world. Trying to hold up what's being birthed, what's already been birthed, and everything in between. King of Wands. Queen of Wands. She's fun. Eyes are closed. That's interesting. An interesting choice. Knight of Wands. Page of Wands. Yeah, she's fun. She's stretching. I feel like she's really into it. She's giving it her all. Ace of Cups. Oh, I like that she's in the cup, swimming in the cup, relaxing, becoming that. Two of Cups. She's being initiated. She's being baptized. Two of Cups. Twins thinking alike. Three of Cups. Celebration. I love that they're all in the water. Four of Cups. I love that we have black swans here. Oh, that just makes my heart so happy. I love black swans. Five of Cups. Yeah, taking a tumble. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Confusion. It's like she's plugging her ears so that she can concentrate. It's too much, too overwhelming. Eight of Cups. Oh, this is interesting. She's going away. She's rowing herself away. I've never seen a depiction like that. That's really cool. Nine of Cups. She looks coy. Not just satisfaction, she looks coy. 10 of Cups. Beautiful, touching the star. Looking at the stars. King of Cups. Queen of Cups. Knight of Cups. Oh, interesting. She's riding the koi fish. That's unexpected. Page of Cups. She's catching the koi fish. Huh, I like that. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Oh, she's having fun. She doesn't look stressed at all. Most of the Two of Pentacles look very stressed. She doesn't look stressed at all. So she's got her shit together. Three of Pentacles. Collaboration. Oh, that's interesting. It's like the Hocus Pocus. Four of Pentacles. She looks cold. Oh my goodness. Five of Pentacles. Oh, they're in the rain. Yeah, that's never fun. They're holding hands though. That's nice. They've got each other. Six of Pentacles. Interesting that she's got like chains all around her. I know it's part of the outfit, the dress, but I'm really feeling here, looking into this, that those chains kind of have a double meaning. You know, maybe she's got the money, she's got the resource, but at what cost? At what price? That's kind of interesting. Seven of Pentacles. I like that she's thoughtful here. This actually looks similar to like the Eight of Pentacles. We'll have to see what the Eight of Pentacles looks like. This is normally like reaping rewards. It's the harvest. Often with the Eight of Pentacles, we see those Eight Pentacles just like this, you know, sort of not listed, but in a row. And obviously the Eight of Pentacles, the person is working on each of the coins, but here she's staring at them. It's just kind of interesting. Let's see what Eight of Pentacles is. Oh, she's painting. It's like they're the stars in the sky. That's cool. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, you know, I also like that there are two paint cans here. You can tell that she's been here for a while, or she plans to be here for a while. She's finishing things up. Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. Definitely a card of gratitude. She's lovely. 10 of Pentacles. Kitty cats. All the kitty cats. Aw. It's the ancestry. That's her family. King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. And Page of Pentacles. Wow, guys, I'm liking this. So in true Stacy style, we are going to shuffle these bad boys up. They shuffle beautifully. I definitely feel that this is like a plastic cardstock. We are going to shuffle these up and see how this card wants to work with you, if you want to work with it. Ooh, the Hanged Man. Yeah, so it's going to give you new vision. It's going to give you time to process your vision, to get very clear and direct with the vision that you are trying to implement, or to expand on the vision of what it is that you're seeing. So I feel like when you're tapping into this energy, the readings that you're going to get from this deck are going to, you might need to take a little pause. You might need to take a moment to breathe it all in, soak it all up. But it's also going to give you an opportunity to expand your horizons and expand that vision. And I think that's really cool. Any deck that's going to help you to expand your vision and expand your perspective on things is A-okay in my books. Love that. And okay, so I'm not going to give like a full review of the travel version, but we'll just take a look at it just to sort of see. And we'll do a quick little run through. So this is, it looks like it's in a tuck box. And again, I don't know if the imagery is different, or, you know, maybe a different color. Let's try opening it from the bottom. This is why I really don't like the tuck boxes, because they are difficult to open, easy to damage, just quite frankly, a big pain in the butt. Pain in the patoot. And we're back. All right, I got it. So we'll just do a quick little flip through here. The Fool card. So similar imagery here with the Fool card. The Lovers is a same imagery. The Hermit, beautiful. They're borderless. That's what I'm noticing is different about this travel deck. Oh, also the backs are very different. So it is reversible if you like to read reversals. It is that matte finish, which I love. It's an excellent cardstock. So it is definitely not the plastic. It is a thicker cardstock quality. It's definitely smaller. Like if we're looking at comparing size-wise. Oh my God. Blah, blah, blah. Here's the Hanged One. So we were just seeing that. Beautiful, beautiful imagery. The Death card, the World. So yes, I'm seeing that it is the same imagery, which is great, just borderless and on a different cardstock. I would definitely use this deck. I think this is really quite cool. And I'm really loving that it is similar but different enough. Like if you look at the card backs, similar but not exactly the same. So they each have their own personality. They each have their own energy. 6 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. Again, she just looks so happy. She doesn't look frazzled at all. 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Let's do one more. Page of Pentacles. Oh, she's pretty. Okay, that's cool. So that's an excellent surprise. I wasn't anticipating that. I thought it was going to be sort of the exact same thing, just smaller. So I like that it's different because it presents a different energy. And then let's just kind of see what this is all about here, because I have never seen a deck this small. And I'm just going to be real with you guys. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know what the purpose of this is. You know, maybe a novelty. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so unfortunately the box ripped. This is why I despise these tuck boxes. They're just not very practical. Wow, this is such a tiny, this is tiny. Oh my goodness, I have no idea what I'm going to do with these. Yeah, so similar images. I don't even know if you guys can see these images. So here's the Fool. See if I can shed a little light on the subject here. Here's the Fool. Wheel of Fortune. So borderless again. Ace of Wands. King of Wands. 9 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. This just, I don't know. It's not my jam. But, you know, like I don't have children. So maybe this would be a really cool little gift for a younger individual, someone with smaller hands, someone who's just maybe learning to work with the cards. Yeah. So, you know, I would say probably more of a novelty than a practical thing. I am a Virgo, so practicality is kind of an important thing to me. And maybe that's why I'm feeling that way. But anyway, having said all of that, that is our She's Wilderness Tarot. And that was really a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I loved sharing this with you. I was really quite curious to see what this deck was going to be like, and I really think I'm going to enjoy working with it. So please feel free to share in the comments your thoughts on this deck, whether or not it's something that you would use. If you want to know how to get this deck yourself, feel free to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to share the information with you. And until we see you on another segment of Black Feather Couture Divining a VIP Life, I send you lots of love and lots of support. We will see you on the flip side, and transform well. That's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed it. It was great to connect with you guys. Please like, subscribe, and comment for more content like this. And feel free to follow me on Blue Sky for even more content every single day. Can't wait to see you guys next week for another installment of Black Feather Couture, Divining the VIP Life.